stuff. Zane, we're going to really like you when you talk about more cooler temps rolling in our way.
Once we get to tomorrow, once we get to tomorrow. Our weather smooth sailing once we get past today. Not the case, though, down to the south here like we heard earlier on. There's the latest on Tropical Storm Debbie crossing at least the center of the storm from Florida now into southern Georgia. Very slow moving, which is the big problem here. Northeasterly movement only at 6 miles per hour. That's slow for a storm that's already made landfall. It's basically just going to slowly meander up the coastline here from Georgia and into the Carolinas, and through the next few days we're going to see widespread amounts of 10 to 15 inches from places like Savannah up towards Charleston, Myrtle Beach, and so on, and those are going to be the widespread amounts. Some places will see anywhere from 20 to 30 inches of rain. That's, feet of rain. That's the big problem with this storm. It's not usually, right, it's not the hurricane part, a category 1. Now that doesn't sound that bad. It's the massive amounts of water that are going to come down and cause, like we heard earlier, catastrophic flooding down in that part of the country. Luckily, up here in Iowa, not the same sort of situation. We do have some rainfall possible, especially up to the north, right along a stationary front, kind of heading along the Iowa-Minnesota border at this hour. The cool air, that's on the other side of that cold front that's out in parts of Nebraska. Watch here as we go into tonight. Our heat index values around 100 degrees right now. They quickly go away, in part because it's nighttime, but also because that front passes through. So we'll start tomorrow feeling like the 60s. That's not too unusual. But look, we only warm back up into the 70s during the afternoon tomorrow. A lot of us will feel about 25 degrees cooler compared to where we're at right now. Between now and then, though, there will be some storms still possible, like I mentioned, right along that Iowa-Minnesota border region, and then more into northeastern Iowa as we head through the first half of tonight. Let's see how that goes. Right now, we've got a couple of storms up towards Algona and over towards Mason City and Clear Lake. That's the focus zone for a few more storms to develop in southern Minnesota and sort of right along that boundary southeastward as we head through the evening time frame. Damaging winds, some hail is possible with some of these cells. Once we get towards midnight, though, those will be done and gone. Most of central Iowa is going to stay dry. Everybody will probably see some clouds, though. Follow the front in here into tomorrow morning around daybreak, kind of a grayish look to our sky, and it's going to take most of the day to erode those clouds away, which is also part of the reason that our temperatures won't go up too much during your Tuesday tomorrow afternoon. So a whole much different weather picture tomorrow, especially with the cooler air, a less humidity, more clouds, and a fresh breeze out of the north and west. So 75, we're going to call the high tomorrow afternoon, and we only get up to around the low 80s then through the rest of the week. Huge change from recent days, below average pretty much through most of that 8-day forecast. A few nights will slip down to the 50s as well. Right now, the only rain chance after far northern Iowa sees a storm or two tonight will be a few showers and maybe a rumble of thunder on Thursday.